Hi, my name is Han. I'm a migration agent and migration lawyer of IST. Today, I'm going to talk about the sponsorship application and the sponsor character test. Okay, so there is a sponsor character test in order to successfully sponsor a spouse or a fiance or a partner to Australia. The sponsor himself or herself have to pass the character test. Visa applicant she or he herself or himself have to pass the character test. They have to have good character, right? But the sponsor also have to have a good character test, and the sponsor have to pass that test in order to successfully sponsor the visa application. Okay, so recent years, in 2015, there is a law change regarding migration law, and there is a section in there that the Department of Home Affairs now, back then it was a Department of Border Security and Protection, and now we call it a Department of Home Affairs, right? So back then, in 2015, they put the provision of family violence inside the Migration Act. So a family violence provision indicate in there that the sponsor commit himself or herself to the fact that they will not carry out domestic violence toward the visa applicant, the person that he or she sponsored to Australia. Yeah. Also, with the family violence provision, the Department of Immigration, is mean now Department of Home Affairs, have a stronger a stronger background of refusing. They have more right to refusing a lot of sponsorship application, which they indicate that the department indicate that the sponsor failed the correct test. So besides, the sponsor have to commit to basically commit himself not to carry out domestic violence against their spouse or partner who they actually sponsor to Australia. However, also, besides that, they have to actually also pass the character test. And what is the character test? So a lot of people, so character test is there are long provision in there to define, what is the good character test. But the common understanding is, okay, if you have no disclosable court outcome, you don't have any offense during your lifetime living in Australia or living in any country for more than 12 months since you turn 16, then okay, you are of good character. However, there are some certain aspect of a person who actually have some kind of, some offense, criminal offense that I'm gonna talk to you, and just to give you an indication of, okay, what is really like the element that can make you fail the character test for the sponsorship application. Okay, so you might think that traffic offense is just nothing. We speed, we park somewhere, and we unfortunately will fine several times. Yeah. So in fact, traffic offense during my lifetime that I worked for the local court, the Penrith Court, Mount Druitt Court, Windsor Court, Blacktown Court in Western Sydney and Northwest Sydney, I witnessed so many people. They was in prison, they were sent to jail because they commit traffic offense. So now you can tell it is actually sometimes if you commit many traffic offense, eventually you could go to jail for that. You could go to jail for that. So it is not saying that if so it means that if you have a traffic offense, you say, oh, I just have traffic offense, no problem. I didn't have any domestic violence or family violence against anyone, so I will pass the correct test. No. It's about how many times that you commit that offense. How long have it been from the date that you commit that offense? How many did you serve any jail time? How long was your jail time? And the situation that lead you to commit that offense. So you have to bring the whole thing to the department because if the department believe that you shouldn't be granted, your sponsorship shouldn't be passed, shouldn't be successful, they will issue you a notice and invite you to comment why they should allow you to sponsor your partner or your wife to Australia. So other offense that is relevant to the Department of Home Affairs to consider whether you are of good character is not only, beside traffic offense, is I would just mention about like a very common offense that you would normally see in a local court. It's like offense against the police. So police stop you in the middle of the road, you argue with them or something, and you become like more aggressive in your voice, and the police charge you for it. So again, offense against the police, offense related to sexual assault, offense related to common assault, offense related to bodily harm. The bodily harm is like you punch somebody, you slap somebody, and that person, was bleeding or, causing some kind of damage to your body, their body, yeah? So that the traffic offense, offense related to police, sexual assault, common assault, and bodily harm are the very, and then family violence, yeah, like domestic violence, are the very most common offense in Australia, especially to the case that go to the local court. So those are the elements that I just bring you to your notice, that if you ever have one of those or either of the one of those or all of those offenses, you should really consult your migration agent or your migration lawyer to actually have speak to them to find whether there is any risk to your sponsorship and how to overcome that risk. Okay, so I hope that you can have a little bit of understanding of sponsorship. How we say the requirement of a good character test for this person who want to sponsor a partner or fiance or a spouse to Australia. Okay, so I hope you have a nice day, and if you like the video, you can share to your friend or anyone that that want to sponsor a wife, a fiance, or partner to Australia. Thank you and good luck.